Welcome to Unhinged Magi!
Boy, we got a good show today.
We do. It's going to be fantastic. We're going to be talking about something extraordinary. Bagels. Yes, cream cheese bagels. Oh, big ones from New York. Oh my gosh.
I love them.
You put the cream cheese on it. Oh, it tastes so good.
I love it with the salmon and capers on them too.
Oh man, you got to have the capers.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, jeez.
This should be a bagels channel.
It
from
should
here on
be.
out.
From now on, we'll be talking about bagels.
Bagels.
Bagels, onion bagels, garlic bagels, fish bagels. It's just going to be so good.
You know, bagels are very modern.
They are.
Yeah.
And you know, if you could see the horizons off in the distance, Modern Horizons 2 is just around the corner.
Yeah.
It's going to be fantastic. And
Modern Horizons 2.
And you know what's great about Modern Horizons 2?
What is great about Modern
There's
Horizons
so
2?
much money in the box already spoiled. You know what?
What's in the box?
Fetch lands! And it's all about the fetch. And you know what? It's gonna be fantastic. And you know, we did the research on this show. We did the research, right?
Research? We don't do research on this channel.
I was really kind of hurt when Edwin said that. I really thought he was taking this channel seriously. I mean, we have to be a serious Magic the Gathering channel. I mean, it's important. It's important for us. It's important for the community. I don't know. Edwin, come on. We got a show. We have a show.
Fine. Sorry.
And we're back.
I'm here now.
Yeah. Okay. So you remember what we were talking about?
Modern Horizons 2 and bagels.
That's right. Bagels. They're going to put new bagels inside every single box. It's going to be in the Mythic section. Every single one is going to have nice cream cheese right in the back.
That's a box I want to leave sealed for 20 years.
Exactly.
And then sell it.
Oh man, it's going to be a record price breaker there. But the best thing about the enemy fetch lands, it's going to be in the rare slot. Oh my gosh, everybody's going to be excited. You're going to spend $180 or $200, whatever the price point is. We don't really know what their price point is.
Probably like $180.
Probably $180, right?
Yeah.
And it's going to be fantastic because you're going to get a fetch. You're going to get a fetch. He's going to get a fetch. You're going to get a fetch. Everybody's going to get fetches because it's in the rare slot and it's going to be so much money.
Slow down there, Oprah. We got a problem with the fetches being in the rare slot.
We do?
Yeah. I bet everybody watching knows what the problem with the fetches being in the rare slot is.
But you're going to get a fetch land. You're going to get a fetch land. It's going to be horrendous.
Everyone's
It's going
going to
to
have
be
fetch
amazing.
lands. Here's the problem. I have all these great cards inside of here. And look at this at the front of my binder. Let me show you this thing that I've got that I'm all proud of. All these cards here. Look at those. These are my fetch lands. Some of them aren't in there because they're in decks. You see those? These are my fetch lands.
It's going to be fantastic.
They're going to get destroyed.
How are they going to get destroyed, Edwin?
Because everybody's going to have them, like you just said.
Yeah, it's great. Don't you like that?
No.
Why not?
Because I paid good money for those fetches.
Good money or bad money?
It was good money because I worked hard for it and I bought those fetches and now their value is going to get destroyed.
Yeah. But everybody loves to have their value destroyed. It's what we do here at Wizards of the Coast.
You know, I like it both ways, you know, honestly. Like, I want people to have access to fetch lands. I don't want people to not have fetch lands. But I also don't want the value of my fetches to get destroyed. And in the Mythic slot, I mean, that helps. People are going to get them a little bit more, but it's not going to ruin the value. But you put it in the rare slot, and there's just going to be a ton of them. I mean, I had Onslaught fetches all the way back when Onslaught was, you know, when it came out, because they were just great cards. And I bought them between like $8, $5 each, most of them, some of them for $10 each. And I've had them all these years, and I was really excited when they got up to like $100 each. I was thinking like, wow, that turned out really well. And now they're like 30 or something, or less, right?
It's going to be great though. It's going to get even lower.
Yeah, it's great.
So, what do you think? Would you like to buy a box for $189 and get some fetches? Or do you already have fetches and you want to see your value tank?
Or do you just want to like wait for Modern Horizons to come out and wait for the fetch land prices to drop like crazy? Then maybe that box price will drop a bunch. Then maybe you can pick up some Modern Horizons boxes sealed.
Oh yeah, it's going to be good.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Because I like boxes. If I was CEO, pretend CEO, I would not have put it at the rare slot. I would have probably put it at the Mythic slot as well and maintained kind of some of its value. Because I really want cards to maintain their value so I can sell more cards to you later after I reprint them. I want you to be excited about the box, right? So putting it at a more of a rarity level, something that's actually going to be holding its value a little longer than other cards, that would be good for me as a CEO. But if I'm not a good CEO, I just reprint it on any slot. It doesn't matter. Rare slot sounds good.
I kind of have mixed feelings about what Dan just said, you know, at that moment, you know, a second ago about like, you know, the CEO thing, because like I know he likes to do his CEO thing and he likes to kind of speak from both angles. You know, I don't want Wizards of the Coast to go out of business or anything, but I mean, I also don't really like the thought that they're just going to like screw over players to make a bunch of money. So I don't know, I kind of have mixed feelings about what Dan just said. I'm not sure. So I want to know what you guys think about Modern Horizons 2. Are you guys excited for that set? Are you not excited for the set? Do you like what Wizards is going to be doing? Do you...
No.
Dan, dude, we're filming.
Hold on. I've almost got this.
Everybody hold on now.
You made me lose.
He's busy playing.
God.
Are you ready, Cupcake?
I am ready for cupcakes.
Okay. So, Modern Horizons, bagels.
Oh yeah, I love my bagels. Oh my gosh. You know when you get like 15 bagels and you just eat them all at the same time and you just try to shove as much into your mouth as humanly possible and your cheeks just fill up like this?
No. All I can think about right now is my fetch lands getting destroyed in value because Wizards is going to put them into the rare slot.
They are. And it's not that good because you're actually going to lose a lot of value. Right?
Yeah, you probably are. And are they even actually going to allow them in standard?
No.
So they're just going to print them. They're going to destroy value so they can sell boxes.
That's actually another thing. I think they should have actually put it in standard. Reestablish it in standard would have been fantastic, right? Especially with the new Zendikar and we want the lands ramping up and the land drops.
Well, they seem to be doing so many things to try to avoid like the constant shuffling and manipulating of decks, though. So I thought that was one of the reasons they're trying to go away from fetch lands and standard and stuff like that in formats.
I still think that adding more modern cards into standard rotation would be fantastic. I really actually do. And I think I'll actually maintain and keep up box values as well as time moves on.
I guess I can generally agree with that. I would like to see like more cards that have been like previously printed in the past brought back in to kind of expand what you can do and allow people to bring their old cards in.
Yes, exactly.
I just don't really want my value destroyed though at the same time.
True. And as Pretend CEO, I would make sure that probably would not happen as bad.
Mythic slot.
Mythic slot, exactly.
Yeah, because then it would be allowed in the format. You wouldn't really crush the price. People could go out and get some of the old ones to bring them into the format.
And it maintains box value. And then you have a continued revolution of sales.
Yep.
Because then your box value will be high enough for people to go out and buy them and say, hey, look, I got a fetch land, yay! Instead of, hey, look, another fetch land. That's awesome.
You know, this really just ties back to the theory that, like, you know, Rudy talks about all the time, and we've talked about on our channels constantly that, like, pretty much everything except for, like, the old original print cards is just like, it's just like a target sitting on the wall that at some point WotC's going to go for it. They're going to print it. They're going to destroy its value. And they're going to try to just cash in on whatever secondary market value exists there.
Coaching, and that's because the CEO doesn't really understand what he's actually supposed to be doing.
I think he just wants to make money. And like, I don't blame him for wanting to make money.
He wants to sell boxes. He doesn't care about money as long as he sells units.
At the expense of the sanctity of the game is the problem that I've got, honestly.
True. That's why they need to. Hasbro really needs to put someone at the top that understands the game and understands the value of cards.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they will actually epically just flatten the curve.
You know what card that they printed that proved this more than anything else to me? There's one card in my mind that definitely proved it to me. It was Mana Drain.
Oh yeah.
Because Mana Drain is like legal in like nothing, right? But they put it in that box just so people would go like, ooh, that's Mana Drain.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I mean, it's been a broken card since forever.
Yeah, I thought they were going to put it in Modern Horizons.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they did something like that.
So they put it in Modern Horizons too, that'd be awesome.
Yep.
Because then it would go into Modern.
And it did its job. I mean, it got people excited to run out and buy the boxes. What was it? Was it M25 or was it Iconic Masters? It was one of those two.
I think it was Iconic Masters.
It was it was probably one of those two. You're probably right. But anyways, like you know that's why they did that. Because I mean, they printed a card that's like I mean, it's like restricted in all these formats. It's banned in Legacy, like completely outright.
Yeah.
It's been known for years. I mean, counter spells are known to be broken, but Mana Drain is like one of the most like insane of the counter spells.
Fantastic.
I've actually thought in most situations it's actually more broken than Force of Will. I mean, Force of Will just keeps the game stitched together.
I don't really think Force of Will is that broken. That's a different topic entirely, because I think
that's actually that's a really good topic.
Pitching actually a blue card, you're sacrificing 2 for 1.
Yeah.
That's why I think Force of Will is just fine.
Yeah, it actually just stops the game from just ending on turn 0, effectively.
Yeah, exactly.
There was a long period of time where if Force of Will didn't exist, Vintage format would have just completely just been beyond stupid.
Yeah.
And Force of Will was literally the glue that stuck Vintage together because it stopped people from comboing out on turn 0. So yeah, that's true. It's a very good point. Force of Will versus Mana Drain. But the point is, Mana Drain's crazy broken. The only reason they printed that card was to sell boxes. And that's it.
And it worked.
And you know what?
Good job, previous CEO.
I'll even bet you, of almost all the Mana Drains that they printed, I'll bet you almost none of those get played.
No.
What do you want to bet? That people, they got their Mana Drain and they're like, yeah, collection, dink, and then it like never sees play.
But that's okay. Collecting cards is always priceless.
I'm okay with that. But like everyone out there on the internet hates collectors. They hate you.
Yes, they do. It's fun.
You dirty collector.
I know.
Anyways, yeah, that's our thoughts. Modern Horizons 2, enemy fetches.
And Hasbro, you should really hire me for Wizards of the Coast. I'm just saying. You can just put me in charge over there and I'll fix the glitch.
Yep.
Just put me in charge. And those of you who watch this channel and think I should be in charge, go ahead and send that over to Hasbro and make sure they get my information. They know where to find me.
Send them this video.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
And all my CEO videos, because I'm always right. 100%.
Yep, always right. Okay, thanks everybody.
Also left too, but that doesn't count.
Thanks everybody for tuning in. You have a good day.
Have a good day, guys.